Hello, Adam Zaghloul here, Vice President Strategy and Planning for NTG Clarity. We just released our year-end 2023 financials, and the full annual report and the full press release, both linked in the description below, but I want to take the opportunity to go through a few of the highlights. I think the first line of our CEO's letter to shareholders really sums up the year nicely. 2023 has been a historic year for NTG Clarity. With every quarter breaking all-time revenue records, we're experiencing growth never before seen in our 30 years of business. Earlier in 2023, we released revenue projections showing about $27 million in revenue. Now the results are in, I think it's safe to say that we met, if not modestly exceeded those projections, because revenues for 2023 were up 57% from 2022 to $27.7 million, and the bottom line was up 190%, with profits of $2.3 million. In our annual report, we really aim to tell the story about where all this growth is coming from. And that starts with NTG itself. So NTG Clarity is a digital transformation company. And we provide outsourced software development services, but also have a suite of our own proprietary software products. Now, when it comes to development services, these services can either be done on-site at our customers' offices. They can also be done offshore out of our Egypt offshore center. This photo here is part of our team celebrating the grand opening of our new office in Cairo, Egypt. And we opened it in 2023 to accelerate our ability to provide these offshore services because the demand has just been booming so much. And that demand is because digital transformation is a booming global market. It's estimated to be growing at about 20% every year over the next 10 years. And ever since the pandemic in 2020, business leaders have been recognizing that it's a top priority, with 74% of organizations considering it so. When you take a look at the market breakdown of digital transformation, about half of the total market size is comprised of sectors like banking and finance and IT and telecom, which are NTG's primarily served sectors. In addition to the sectors, if you take a look at geography, most of NTG's business comes from Saudi Arabia. And Saudi Arabia is experiencing a huge digital transformation itself right now. The government has a vision for 2020 or for 2030 where it aims to diversify its economy and become a financial hub for the area, but it also is seeing a large amount of investment in infrastructure and sports and entertainment and even tourism. So all that growth is going to need IT infrastructure and software, and NTG is positioned to be one of the primary providers of those services. And that's because NTG has more than 30 years of experience providing digital transformation services and products. We have a team of over 700 professionals servicing our more than 50 past and present enterprise clients. And that track record of quality services and products has put us where we are today with 57% revenue growth in 2023. And earlier in the year, we put out our 2024 revenue projections, showing the revenues to almost double to about $50 million. And that's targeting about 40% gross margin and a 10% bottom line. I want to take a look at some of the numbers, a summary of our income statement and balance sheet in the press release here. The full financial statements, of course, can be found in the annual report below. But like I mentioned, revenue is up 57% to $27.7 million. And that's at about a 33% margin. And our bottom line profit is $2.3 million. That's up 190% from 2022. Our balance sheet also shows some improvement. We've put in a lot of work and had some success building our asset base over the last year. And our shareholders' equity is in a much better position than it was at the end of 2022 as well. We're looking forward to continuing those improvements into 2024. When it comes to the outlook, I want to share NTG Clarity's commitment with you. And this is a 4-part commitment which highlights our focuses and priorities into the year in 2024. So point 1 is our commitment to our customers. So even with all this growth, we're committed to providing flexible quality services at a competitive price. We have a commitment to our people. So we want to help our staff grow and develop personally and professionally. NTG has the privilege of being in a position where we can empower our people to work on complicated, challenging projects and really push the boundaries and the limits and develop personally and professionally. We have a commitment to our shareholders to continue our growth trajectory and profitability. So with our POs on hand and the contracts we expect to close, we put out revenue projections to approximately double the 2023 revenue in 2024 to about $50 million. And all that while continuing to be profitable. We have about 3 years of consistent profitability under our belt, and we're looking to keep that going into 2024. Lastly is our commitment to our community by passing down our experience to the next generation. And in 2023, NTG opened the NTG School in collaboration with the Egyptian Ministry of Education. And what the NTG School is a secondary school that serves a dual curriculum, part the standard ministry curriculum, but part a specialized IT, software, digital transformation curriculum delivered by NTG's own personnel whose time is being donated to provide this dual curriculum. More on the NTG School soon, but overall, we're really excited that our projected growth for 2023 became reality, and we're really excited to continue the growth into 2024. So feel free to leave me a comment if you have any questions or shoot me an email. Be happy to have a discussion with anybody who's interested. But I'll look forward to speaking again as Q1's coming out very soon. Till then, thanks.